Ahora vamos a hablar con toda la peña de aquí. Vamos a hablar con el mongolín este. No sé qué querrá.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here,
Me la suda.
I hate it. This is awful. True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Blood.
It's a heavy, rich red, dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
Joder. Yo la verdad que es un... ¿Cómo se dice? El típico boy que va provocando con su forma de hablar y que dices tú, bueno, igual te reviento el culo, pero no es mi estilo, ni mi gusto. Vale, vamos a decir eso.
Not at all. I was hoping for companionship. And, well, maybe a little dare.
¡Oh! Una jarra mágica.
Not with you, just to be clear. I mean, can you imagine? Ugh, no. Anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
Sí, la verdad que sí. No es que me apetezca incordiar a otro, es que me la pelas tanto.
Make it spicy. All right. Hearts a quiver.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
Me encanta cómo te dice todo eso. Y luego, y al mismo tiempo te mira como con cara de asco, ¿sabes? Como, Dios. A ver, Bolo, imbécil. Oh, my good friend.
Cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Cuéntanos una historia o algo, ¿no?
Settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid house has some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Este que le he robado yo. Nos hemos pegado con un... No.
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
La verdad que como médico no tienes precio, ¿eh?
You? Infected by a mind flare? Oh, ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Todos tomándose cerveza, vino, bueno, más bien vino. Y yo aquí en su camilla. Nada, me voy a hacer un chequeo rápido.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
¿Qué nos ha dado? Nos ha dado esto, ¿no? Casa rimas curativas. Cuando inspiras a un aliado... Ah, sí, bueno, me da pena. No voy a llevar un bardo en toda la partida, así que me da pena.
Thank you.
Come now. This is a night for celebration, not suspicion. I thank you for seeking me out. Amid all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. Were our bond a little stronger, I might even have shared a moment of magic with you.
Necesito magia.
Our fledgling acquaintanceship has not yet taken flight. Such intimacy will have to wait. Another night, perhaps.
Me la pelas tantísimo. Mira, Will, está aquí en plan lonely.
Yeah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. These people are still in danger. Karlak, the creature from hell, will still threaten them, as will 1,000 other perils.
Qué
They
pesado
aren't ready
eres,
to
hijo.
get on the road on their own. We'll die, but life's still worth the living. Otherwise, what's the point of it? But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
How was I supposed to know it was made of fire?
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you, and behold!
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Impresionante.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Impresionante.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
¿Qué hace ese tío con la espada desenfundada? ¿Que es gilipollas o algo?
Spilled my pint.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. How pragmatic. One would think that
Así
if
soy yo.
goblins torched the grove would have resulted in the same. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Venga.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Not tonight.
Pues nada.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. I don't owe anyone. But if you mind your manners, maybe I'll remember you when I'm running the gate.
Seguro, campeón. El mapa de las esas no es gigante, pero tiene cositas. A ver si toca algo
This
esto, ¿no?
might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Alguna idea. El valor, tal vez, un tema clásico para las canciones. Pero tú has visto este cuerpazo, sería un crimen que no vieses canción. Sinceramente, preferiría que no lo hicieras. Como oiga mi nombre en una canción, te juro que te mato. ¿Qué te parece hablar de las columnas vertebrales que se arranquen?
That's very visceral. I might tone it down a touch, but I'll keep the intent.
Pues ala, dale a la bandurria ese que llevas. O lo que sea. A la bandurria, Vaya puto crack. ¿Y esta qué vende,
Hope
tío?
you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Ah, esta será en futuro mercante, ¿no? O algo así.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Bueno, voy a ir un momento a por una cerveza y vengo ahora. A ver. Habrá que ir a verla, ¿no? Mi mujer Shadowheart.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Así soy yo, un truán.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me. To begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
Por mi polla.
Not one for taking things slowly, I see. To insatiable urges. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins or anything like that. Something about you.
Buah, ojalá pudiera inventármelo.
Fishing for blackmail material, that's all. Go on. I insist. Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Como un auténtico mafioso, ¿eh? Vaya, no lo he conseguido. Gasta inspiración ahora, ¿te imaginas? Para hacer esto. Bueno, tengo 4, puedo gastarlo, toma por culo. Me cuente algo.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. I did. And you remembered. You're sweet.
You're
There's
sweet.
still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
A ver, objetivamente es súper guapa la cabrona. Pero claro, es que es una semi-elfa, ¿sabes? No tiene sentido. Lo mejor de ambos mundos, ¿sabes?
Well deserved, though.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
¿Qué está haciendo mi personaje? Le está tocando una teta por la cara. Hostia, tío. Le está dando un ictus mientras espero, ¿sabes? Venga, voy a dar un beso. Voy a dar un beso. Aquí o todos o ninguna, ¿sabes? Ah, mira, el Tiefling, todos súper racistas con los Tieflings y el único que moja aquí es el Tiefling. Esto no puede ser, tío.
That didn't hurt, did it? I'd like to think that would have happened anyway. Let's head back, if we must.
Ni tan mal.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Finally, we're catching up on our puppet master, and the hunt ends at Moonrise Towers.
No creo que sea tan fácil.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. Must see for myself.
Aridon and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the shadow.
Imagina, bueno, es que claro, yo creo que ese sitio es como no puedes estar allí porque mueres instantáneamente, ¿sabes? Es como una zona que está, no sé, muerta o algo. Entonces no puedes estar allí porque a lo mejor te envenenas, te mueres, te vas muriendo poco a poco, hay una magia que te maldice o algo así. Porque ir al Underdark con la de monstruos y cosas peligrosísimas que hay ahí abajo, hostias.
You'll need to pick it up where Aridin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne. Anything is preferable to risking the shadow curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Hombre, del tirón.
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. I'm glad you approve. I do not truly care if you approve, but I am glad. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Bueno, a tomar por culo.
Wits and blades.
Ojo, A ver quién gana. Gana mi mujer. Mi mujer, la amargada, gana. Always gana. Mira, esto me lo dejan aquí para siempre.
Speak.
increíble, la verdad.
Need something? It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
En teoría.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
O sea, es como una cabra, colega, pero me representas. Mira Gale.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal.
Tío, todos tienen paranoias aquí.
Say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, and not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. Since before we were abducted. It's time. And by that I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. Done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger.
No te voy a dar una mierda, colega.
There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
¿No ves? Ahora lo tengo negro, otras veces lo tengo rojo. Yo no entiendo nada, tío.
understand that I am asking for a lot, but I can't tell you everything. Not yet, anyway.
Pues es que si no me dices la verdad, colega...
Reconsider. No. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. I will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket, but it will save my life, even if only temporarily. I see. Let me remind you that this is not something that can be ignored forever. Artifacts are of little use if you don't live to enjoy them.
Que sí, hombre, que voy a revisar qué coño quieres. Puede ser esta mierda. Hoy tienes capita también. Yo quiero una capita. Hola, una capita. Vale, imagino que se refiere a eso.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you.
Madre mía. Este hombre se nos va a morir, ¿eh?
That hit the spot. I could feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. I myself am a much more powerful artifact in your...
Que sí, Gale, que te den por culo, pesado. Por cierto, tengo aquí el libro este. Voy a decirle a este pavo que se vaya del grupo.
I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good... Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had some... I get it sounds...
What's on your mind? With...
Bueno, el hombre este hay que subirlo de nivel porque está a nivel 1. Bueno, a nivel 2 estará. Voy a subirlo random todo, me da pela. Ok, cojonudo. Que sí, mira, buah, esta fuerza fantasmal y oscuridad, ¿no? Este, a la mierda. Dios mío. Otro truco. Yo qué sé, tío. Wow.
Lost in thought. No one stop me yet. Quite ready for you.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic, a rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
A cursed book. How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
You feel better the second the book is out of your hands. The voices return, louder, stronger, commanding you to stop. But they have no hold on you. All you have to do is strike. The book is locked tight. You try to... You've seen You feel better. The voices return. They have...
What to do?
The book is... You try to... You feel better. The voices return, louder. They have no hope.
Se lo ha quedado Gale, ¿verdad?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
O sea, no se puede hacer nada con él, es increíble. Bueno, pues macho.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
Breathe deep and move.
Hello. What can I do?
Lead up.
Watch your back.
No time to rest.
Bueno, pues vamos. Creo que hay una cinemática ahora de cómo se van los Tieflings, si no me equivoco. O ya no están directamente. No, ya no están.
All's well, I hope. No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed. I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before.
It meant a lot to me. You mean a lot.
Ahora es super cute y la hija de puta está más loca que una cabra. Que sí, mujer, que sí. Que yo... Yo me enrollo con todas, no pasa nada.
Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life. I'm not sure what else I can say, at least until I can remember more. She taught me, trained me, punished me. Often, I think I feel her influence when the wound pains me. Not even memories, just glimpses, impressions. Perhaps the wound is her doing, something Lady Shah bid her to do. I don't know. Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church.
Sí, esto ya nos lo
To
contó.
become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword. It's all I ever wanted. But Mother forbid me from seeking to... Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. Very serious of you, but go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Vaya soplaboyas, Cómo me gusta hacer el imbécil. Nada, nuestro hombre, el elfo, nos odia, pero a muerte, tío. No sé por qué. Voy a ir a por otra botella de agua. Se oye un ruido de... No sé. No sé si es un vecino o no sé quién coño es. Pero un ruido raro, vaya. Vale. No, va a quitar... Ah, no es por aquí, perdón. No es por aquí. Es por aquí.
Still alive. So that's progress.
F5 porque se viene peleita contra las hienas.
Something tore right through these people.
Beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate.
Atacar. Hay que matarla.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.